Welcome alongside on Central Illinois Sports, Greenfield, Northwestern, and Western here from the 101st Winchester Invitational Tournament in game number 4. And welcome alongside on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show. Should be a matchup here that we are...
Homework? Now you can teach your kids the value of $1 by showing bundles with Cascom. Bundle telephone, internet, and TV. Bundle 2 for a double play or 3 for a triple play. Plus, save $20 a month for 3 months for a limited time. Then you can tell everyone how you help them with their math homework. Call Cascom about bundles today at 1-800-252-1799. Cascom at 1-800-252-1799.
Luke and Aaron Fessler at Fessler Insurance are here to help you with all of your insurance needs. Fessler Insurance, a country financial agency, provides life, health, auto, home, and farm insurance. Trust your insurance needs to the local folks at Fessler Insurance. Call for a quote today at 217-285-4429 or stop by at 1165 West Washington Street in Pittsfield for Fessler Insurance.
Welcome back on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show with locations in Pittsfield, Berry, Liberty, and Hannibal. Great Rivers Bank here to serve you and your family with banking needs close to where you live. Learn more at greatriversbank.bank. Member FDIC and equal housing lender. Greenfield Northwestern and Western High School matching up in this contest. Greenfield Northwestern enters with a record of 8-7. Western is 3-13 on the season. No Mason Smith today for Western, however, as he will not be playing in this contest, so that will be a blow for this Western Wildcat squad, as he has been their leading scorer on the season. For the Greenfield Northwestern squad, they pressed West Central pretty hard earlier this week. Cougars came away with a victory, pulling away in the second half, but a dandy first half by Greenfield Northwestern just showed you a little bit of a glimpse on how good that team could actually be, and I think they're a team that could still make some noise in this Winchester Invitational Tournament. A break here on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show. We'll take a look at the Farm and Home Supply starting lineups next.
At the First National Bank of Beardstown, you come first. We're dedicated to helping you in any way we can with a full line of financial products delivered by caring, experienced professionals. With locations in Beardstown, Murrayville, and Winchester, we're here to serve the region with your banking needs. Contact our Winchester location at 217-742-3134 or visit us online at bankingyoufirst.com. The First National Bank of Beardstown, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
I have to speak to you about something that is concerning me. Heard you and your mother talking about this Arlo fella.
You're dating someone?
Yeah.
Dad, Arlo's the name of the new security cameras that we got from our service provider. Arlo's not a boy.
Oh, boy.
Not a boy. Apparently, we just learned that it's a camera named after a boy. Why don't you name it Peter?
Hey, it's the start of the new year, and it's one of your New Year's resolutions in order to make your dollar stretch further. Then you don't want to miss the Dollar Day sale at your local Farm Home Supply running January 5th through the 14th. Here's some of the hottest deals. Get $15 off all Wrangler Retro Denim. We'll give you a free $15 gift card when you purchase any 30-pound or more Purina Pro Plan dog food. Tide Simply Laundry Detergent is only $8. Need a heater? Our most popular Milk House heater is only $17. See all the deals and much more right now at farmandhomesupply.com.
Time to take a look at the Farm and Home Supply starting lineups for game number 4. First of all, for the visiting team, the Western Wildcats, 3-13 under head coach Reese Dunker. And they will start the following. At a guard, he's a 5'10 senior, that's Luke Weir. At a second guard, the 5'10 junior Dylan Ross. And at the third guard is the 6' junior Kason Tobias. At a forward, he's a 6'1 senior Jed Abney. And at the other four, the 6'2 senior Aaron Vincent. Vincent, Abney, Tobias, Ross, and Weir for the Western Wildcats. For Greenfield Northwestern, the Tigers are 8-7. Joe Pembroke, their head coach. They'll start at a guard, a 5'10 senior Cohen Vetter. At a second guard, a 6' senior Dylan Pembroke. And at the third guard, he is a 5'10 junior Talon Albrecht. At a forward, a 5'10 senior Nathan Nord. And Garrett Costello starts at the other forward. He's a 6'1 junior. Costello, Nord, Albrecht, Pembroke, and Vetter for Greenfield Northwestern. That's a look at the Farm and Home Supply starting lineups, from snacks and hoodies to power tools and lawn chairs. Nobody has it like your local Farm and Home Supply. Learn more at farmandhomesupply.com. We tip it off from Winchester in the 101st Winchester Invitational Tournament next on Central Illinois Sports.
The Bank of Bluffs and the Meridosha Community Bank, with 2 locations to serve you in Bluffs and Meridosha. My wife and I have a long history with the Bank of Bluffs and its friendly staff. When we have needed a friend in the banking world, the Bank of Bluffs has always been in the right place for us. The Bank of Bluffs, the small town bank with a big heart for customers. Plus, you are dealing with your friends and neighbors every day. Why be a number when the Bank of Bluffs will treat you with respect and as a friend? The Bank of Bluffs and the Meridosha Community Bank, member FDIC.
Hey, grab me one too.
Ready for action here from the 101st Winchester Invitational Tournament. Dandy game just got over in an overtime win for Route over Liberty. One of the most exciting games you'll see possibly throughout the week. Mossman with 33 points in the win for Route, as Liberty's upset bid came up just short. Here for the Western Wildcats, this will be a lower scoring game, so they won't be out of things because Greenfield Northwestern is not going to put up 70, but it's really going to hurt them not to have Mason Smith, their leading scorer on the season, in this contest. Greenfield Northwestern will be the home team. They wear the white uniforms with the black numbers and orange trim. Western wearing the reds here this afternoon with the gray numbers and white and black trim. Jumping center for Greenfield Northwestern is Costello, as he'll jump against Abney for Western. It's high school basketball action from the 101st Winchester Invitational Tournament on Central Illinois Sports. Doug Elledge, the official, steps into the center circle. The tip is up and controlled by Greenfield Northwestern. Dribble drive in, shot put up and good here to start the game by Talon Albrecht, and a 2-0 lead out of the gates for Greenfield. Bias of the ball, stolen away by Albrecht. Turnover on Western there first. Albrecht passes the ball on the left side. That's to Nord. His little runner is up and good. Check if that's better. Better with the basket. And a timeout here quickly for Western. An Adams Network timeout. 7:39 to play in the first. Greenfield out to an early 4-0 lead. Timeout taken by Western head coach Reese Dunker. His team fell behind early 4-0 to Greenfield Northwestern on the PCRE Real Estate and Auction scoreboard. And they've got to have a little towel work here. Corey Dunker, assistant coach, knew he was good for something, and they found it. Yeah, let's check that out for a moment on the Northwestern Mutual Instant Replay. Just watch him, man. Cleaning that floor, shining it up. It looks like he's done this before. Corey Dunker, folks. Not just a Saturday official anymore. Tobias with the ball in the backcourt for Western. Finds Weir across the half-court line. Tobias now gets it out front. Works it over to Luke Weir. Gets it to Abney. Pull-up jump shot up and good as it falls through. And puts Western on the board in a 4-2 score. Quick win to the front court comes Greenfield Northwestern. On top with it is Albrecht. Gives it off to Vetter. Cohen Vetter, a 3-year starter for this squad. And the ball popped out of bounds by an active Dylan Ross. Out of bounds on the sideline for Greenfield Northwestern. 7:02 to play here in the opening quarter. This is game 4 of 8. Day number 1 of this Winchester Invitational Tournament. Pembroke, little backdoor pass, shot put up no good by Albrecht, and the rebound down to the Wildcats. Chance to tie or take the lead here for Western in the early moments of this contest. Tobias with it near the half-court line. Calls out the play call. Gets it to Ross now. to Abney. To Tobias, top of the key for the three and the lead, and he banks it home. The bank is open extra hours on this first Saturday of the Winchester tournament, and Western a 5-4 lead. Good response after their coach's timeout by Reese Dunker. Pembroke has it out front. Works it out between the circles. That's to Albrecht. Albrecht says, what do you want? And he's still trying to get somebody out there. There he goes. Vetter comes out front. Vetter between the circles. There's still a little confusion, isn't there? Over to Costello. He'll hand the ball off to Albrecht, who puts up a three. It's an air ball, and the rebound down to Luke Weir. Off it comes to Tobias, and he'll walk it across for Western. 1 point lead for the Wildcats. Weir, three, no good. Vincent and Costello fight for the board, and Costello secures it. Vetter on the run into the front court for Greenfield Northwestern. Works it to Costello, nice the lane, window, no good. Foul, and he'll shoot 2 shots. Foul whistled against Western here. Called on Jed Abney, his first, team first, and to the free throw line is Costello.
Oh, first one is up and no good by Costello. 5-4 Greenfield Liberty. Nope. Western leading.
Hi, Tim. Glad you could join us. Wake up. Second one is good by Costello, and this game's tied at 5. Holy cow. Into the front court, Abney. Who knew speaking could be so hard? Abney's going to shoot a 3 now, no good. A rebound comes down to Greenfield Northwestern's Albrecht. He'll push into the front court to Pembroke. Overthrew him and out of bounds, and a turnover on the Tigers here. It'll be Western ball. Out of bounds, looking for an official. He says, there's Dwayne Kerfman. Hey, Dwayne, how you doing? Dwayne Kerfman, Doug Elledge, John Shepard are 3 officials in this contest. Into the front court, Tobias takes it coast to coast. Shot up no good. Pembroke has the rebound, then stolen away by Tobias. Tobias, the Larson, and the layup up and good. Casey Tobias with his first basket of the game. And it makes it 7-5 Wildcats. Pembroke hands the ball off to Albrecht. Albrecht out to Costello. Kicks to Pembroke on the wing. Turns down the 3 to Albrecht. Now to Costello. A little 3-guard weave on that right side. Costello now finishes at the rim for 2 and ties the game up at 7 points apiece. Tobias into the front court. Looks for an opening. Way out near the half-court line finds Luke Weir. Weir on the dribble. Shovels it off to Abney. Abney at the free throw line, going to let that one fly, no good. And Costello with the defensive rebound. Pembroke wants to push the pace. Shot is up and good. Will they count the basket? I think they will. Doug Elledge says yes, sir, and an and one opportunity as a foul whistled on the Western Wildcats.
That was called on Abney. That is his second, team second. 9-7 Greenfield Northwestern leading Western. Pembroke with the free throw. Is up and good.
Makes it 10-7. Biggest lead of the game for Greenfield Northwestern as they'll bring Wyatt Stewart into the game for the first time, the 6-foot junior. Abney went to the bench as into the contest for Western is Connor Fessler, a 6'3 senior. 10-7 Greenfield Northwestern with the lead. Western Wildcats with the basketball. Ross with it. Toward the right wing, gets it off to Tobias. Thought about the 3. Now to Ross in the corner. Pull-up shot, Dylan Ross, no good, and we'll have a foul on the rebound against one of the Wildcats.
Foul is called on Connor Fessler. That's his first, team third.
And with 4:09 to play in the period, it's a 10-7 lead for Greenfield, and now the possession. Ball nearly stolen away by Fessler, and it will be. Turnover on the Tigers here. Leaves it off to Weir. Cross-court pass finds Tobias. He'll put it on the floor. Now put up a high archer, no good. Rebound down to Abney's put back won't fall. And this time the rebound secured by Wyatt Stewart for Greenfield Northwestern. Here come the Tigers into the front court. Bounces on the baseline to Pembroke. Pembroke with a jump stop. Pass out top Costello. Look for Pembroke underneath. Way under the basket. Has to throw out of there on the right side to Albrecht. And he'll be called for the travel.
Greenfield Northwestern now has 4 turnovers.
3:33 to play in the first. Western down 3. Wildcats hanging in there in this first period. Tobias into the front court. Bounce pass down low. Good find. Fessler blocked out of there by Costello, though. Costello says, no, no, no. Pembroke runs it down, hands it off to Nord, and he'll walk it up for Greenfield Northwestern. Nord on the right wing. Looks in the post. Ooh, good. Slipped by Pembroke that time. Who puts it up and in for 2 to make the score 12-7. 5-point lead for the Tigers, their biggest of the day on the PCRE Real Estate and Auction scoreboard. Weir out of a timeout, finds Tobias. Little hezzy move, and they'll say he carried it. Turnover on Western here is their third of the day. Who won that argument, Tim? You or you?
Me.
2:49 to play in the first. Better. Looks down low to Costello. They fed him several times today. Shot put up no good, but Weir called for the foul.
Weir will be called for the foul. That is his first. Team 4th, I believe. Costello's first is up and no good.
Illini Express here to serve you with walk-in medical care when you need it. Open 7, check that 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. every Monday through Saturday. You'll find them on the campus of Illini Community Hospital at 640 West Washington.
Costello makes the second.
And makes it 13-7. And now we have a traveling call in the backcourt on Tobias. And he slams the ball down, gives it to the official. And it'll be ball to bounce to Greenfield Northwestern, a 6-point lead and the basketball for the Tigers. Ball in the backcourt, run down by Nord. Nord on the drive, lost it, and turned it over. As the Tigers had a little trouble corralling it there. And it's Western ball. Not the smoothest of starts for these two teams. Ross looks to get it in, and he'll throw it away. And the teams trade the turnovers and then trade them back.
Both teams at 5 turnovers now.
Vincent into the game. He'll sit down Fessler. 2:30 to play in the first. 6-point lead and the ball here for Greenfield Northwestern on the PCRE Real Estate and Auction scoreboard. Down low, Costello, and he's hooked and fouled by Vincent, and free throws coming up for Costello.
Vincent will get a foul while someone will yell, "Stop fouling."
That is some constructive criticism there. Good advice.
Vincent gets the foul. That's team 5th, so Costello will shoot 2 free throws.
And if it works, he should start yelling, "Make baskets!"
Makes the first. 14-7. Greenfield Northwestern leads Western. 2:20 left in the first quarter. Costello puts up second and misses it.
Second one, no good, but a rebound put back up and in. And makes it 16-7. Stewart got the basket. Tobias on the run out into the front court. Runner up, no good. Rebound to Costello. He's got a bunch of boards in the early going. Throws it ahead to a streaking Nathan North, who throws it into the hands of Western's Dylan Ross. Turnover. Under 2 minutes to play in the first. Tobias with the ball for Western. Works to Ross on the left wing. Ball gets reversed on the right side to Tobias. Gives it off to Ross. Little weave across the top of the key here for the Wildcats. Tobias thought about the 3. Now going to try the drive inside. Is bumped and fouled. And it'll be ball out of bounds as Vetter whistled for Greenfield Northwestern's first.
Vetter gets his first.
You don't say. Here comes Roberts into the game. Griffin Roberts also returning to the contest as Talon Albrecht. Out of bounds on the baseline for Western. Vincent to Ross. Vincent could have just slipped to the basket for a wide open layup there. Instead, he'll give it out to Tobias. Now Ross. Skip pass on the left side to Isaac Covington, who's in the game for the first time. Shot it up no good, and the ball the way of Greenfield Northwestern. Albrecht moves it out front to Costello. Deep in the corner, it goes to Griffin Roberts. Just over a minute to play in the first, and a 16-7 Greenfield Northwestern lead. Now the ball nearly stolen away by Tobias. Better free throw line, gets it off to Stewart. He'll drive in, and Stewart's got his second bucket of the period. And it's an 18-7 lead for Greenfield Northwestern, their largest lead of the day. Weir with it in the backcourt. In a tough spot, and a timeout taken here by the Western Wildcats. An Adams Network timeout, 40.9 seconds to play in the first. It's 18-7. Greenfield Northwestern leads Western.
The caring and experienced professionals at Hamilton Funeral Homes are here to support you through this difficult time. We offer a range of personalized services to suit your family's wishes and requirements. You can count on us to help you plan a personal, lasting tribute to your loved one, and we'll carefully guide you through the many decisions that must be made during this challenging time. You're welcome to call us at any time of the day, any day of the week. Visit our funeral home in person or on the web at hamiltonfuneralhome.com. Call 217-593-6517.
GSI grain bins are built using the highest strength steel available. This allows you to store more grain to maximize your profitability and efficiency. Buy one now and receive our winter discount program. Mixer Lumber Company, your GSI grain bin dealer.
18-7 is the lead for Greenfield Northwestern on top of Western. Wildcats had to call their second timeout of the first period already as they were in some trouble in the backcourt. Game that was at one time tied at 7 points apiece, so an 11-0 run by Greenfield. Western has the ball length of the court to go. It bounce to Tobias in the backcourt. Works it across on the bounce. Leaves it on the right side, Dylan Ross. Isolated over there, ball knocked loose. Griffin Roberts on the good defense. They'll say he touched it last with 28.5 seconds to play in the first. Inbounds pass stolen away here by Vetter. Vetter attacks down low. Shot blocked by Tobias. Rebound loose, and last touch by Western. Good hustle down there by Dylan Ross, too. We'll have a substitute into the game for Western as Orion Bowen into the game for the first time, the 6-foot freshman. "20 seconds to play in the first. 11-point lead for Greenfield, trying to expand on that here. Out front, Costello. Now to Roberts with 8. Griffin Roberts looks down low, puts it on the deck, works in the paint to Costello, turnaround shot no good. Vetter rebound, putback is up and good at the buzzer as Cohen Vetter gets the tip in to give Greenfield Northwestern the lead, 20-7 after one quarter of action from the 101st Winchester Invitational Tournament on Central Illinois Sports.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. You've heard that phrase many times, and Rod Prentice in Pittsfield, your State Farm agent, is the guy you can count on to be your friend and neighbor in the insurance business. He has a complete line of insurance available for you from State Farm Insurance. You can reach him at 217-285-6930. Our family trusts Rod Prentice with all of our insurance needs. Stop by their office on Washington Street and see the girls in Rod Prentice, your State Farm agent, 217-285-6930.
At Farmers State Bank, we believe in community, teamwork, and success. We're thrilled to announce that we've been named the best place to work in Illinois and the best community bank in America this year. Join us on this winning team where your dreams take center court at Farmers State Bank. We're a team. Discover the difference. The best place to bank, the best place to work. Because when our community wins, we all win. Where community, excellence, and opportunity come together. Farmers State Bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Ready to start quarter number 2, 20-7 the lead for Greenfield Northwestern. Western will have the basketball, and Tim's got to look at shooting percentages.
For the Greenfield Northwestern Tigers, they're shooting 8 for 11 from the field for 73%, and Western shooting 3 for 11 from the field for 27%.
There's a G at the end of that word, but we'll work on that later. Out top with it is Dylan Ross. Gives it off to Abney, now to Orion Bowman. I like this kid. He gives them good energy. He'll drive inside. On the baseline to Abney, a little up and under move, no good. Rebound down to Ross. His shot blocked out of there. And the rebound this time, that's the way of Greenfield Northwestern's Wyatt Stewart. Check that, that's Albrecht. Kicks to Vetter on the wing. Now back to Albrecht, baseline drive. Finds the cutter in Vetter. Vetter a little high glass shot, no good. Stewart rebound, put back, won't fall. But Stewart heads to the free throw line to shoot 2.
Foul is called on Dylan Ross. That'll be his first, team first of the second quarter. 7:20 left in the half. Stewart puts up his first and misses it.
Bowlers Universe open every Monday through Thursday, 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. Fridays until midnight, Saturdays 4 to midnight. Stop by and see them at Bowlers Universe in Pittsfield. They have a great menu to choose from and always a good time.
Stewart's second is up and good.
21 to 7. 7:18 to play in the half. Run just keeps on going for Greenfield Northwestern after we were tied at 7. Here's a pass down low. Abney had to gather. He does. Shoots and scores and breaks that scoring run for Greenfield Northwestern.
Abney now has 4 points.
7 minutes to play in the half. Vetter on the right side. He'll work it out top to Pembroke. They kind of dare him to shoot it. He says, okay, I'll take him. Shot no good. Rebound though to Vetter. A lot of just standing and watching for Western. Here's a drive to the basket by Albrecht. He'll make the basket, but is fouled first on the floor by one of the Wildcats.
Ross will get his second of the quarter, team second of the quarter.
And it's underneath here for Greenfield Northwestern. Inbounds to Pembroke. He kind of bangs around down there. Shot no good. Stewart rebound put back. Falling away. Gets it to go. Wyatt Stewart. With what, 6 off the bench, Tim?
7 now.
Called 7. And the lead is 23-9. Here's a ball stolen away now by Vetter. Vetter will bring it into the front court for Greenfield Northwestern. Puts his head down. Drives inside. Won't get it off the window. Orion Bowman with the rebound. Bowen, excuse me. Bowen, not Bowman. Bowen. Like the town in the Southeastern School District. Rural Hancock County. Yeah, not like Bowmen. There's a lot of Bowmens that have been well known in Greenfield. There's a reach and foul out front by Griffin Roberts.
Roberts will get his first, team first of the quarter.
Back into the contest for Western. Covington and Fessler return along with Tobias. On the other side, Costello is back in for Greenfield Northwestern. Tobias brings it across for the Wildcats. It's to Covington, now to Tobias. Trying to make something happen off the dribble. Jump shot no good. Rebound sky and high for it. Put back up and in by Fessler. Strong rebound, Connor Fessler. To make it 23-11. Vetter on the dribble for Greenfield. Looks in the post, a little in and out game. Back for a long two-pointer put up and buried here by Nathan Nord.
Nord's first 2 of the game.
5:20 left in the half. Greenfield's done a good job. Made a lot of shots in this one. And played pretty well defensively. They won't so much this time, though, as Fessler gets it down low. We just need to go up with confidence. Finally does. Shot no good, but fouled. And he'll shoot 2. If he'd just gone up right away, I think he would have had an easy layup. Instead, he'll have to earn them from the free throw line.
Pembroke will get the foul. It'll be his first, team second of the quarter. Connor Fessler will have the first 2 free throws for the Wildcats. First one is up and good.
Pike County Express, who are a local family-owned newspaper serving Pike County since 1991. You can check them out each Wednesday on a newsstand near you.
25-12, Greenfield Northwestern leads Western. Second one for Fessler is up and no good. Rebound to Costello.
They'll work it back to Albrecht, and he'll walk it toward the front court here for Greenfield Northwestern. The ball at the free throw line to Nord, now to Pembroke, right wing. Albrecht gonna set up for an open three, rims in and out, no good. And Fessler has the rebound for Western. Ball into the front court, nearly stolen away, but Tobias was able to maintain. He'll drive in, little floater as he's falling out of bounds. A pretty one there by Casey Tobias with another two to make it 25-14. Costello quickly the other way, knifes the lane, uses the glass, can't get it to go. Rebound, Fessler rips it away with some strength. Off to Tobias into the front court. He'll try the spin move, put it up, the runner won't go. Costello yet another rebound. Into the front court on the run, high flying Talon Albrecht. Shot no good, but fouled. And is it on the floor or on the shot? It is on the, no, didn't get a signal. But we got a timeout, an Adams Network timeout for fast, reliable internet that does not buffer. It's Adams Fiber. Visit followthefiber.net.
Are you short on time or budget, but your family is hungry? It's time for the Maya Authentic Mexican Restaurant in Pittsfield. Try the Maya Special, a crowd favorite. Delicious grilled fajitas, steaks, nachos Mexicano, salads in a tortilla bowl, the tastiest salsa and cheese sauce around, and the fastest service anywhere. You can afford it. It's the Maya Mexican Restaurant on Washington Street. Call ahead with your order and you can pick it up in the drive-thru, 217-285-4526. The Maya Restaurant in Pittsfield.
4:16 to play in the period. 25-14. The lead is the way of Greenfield Northwestern, and Talon Albrecht to the free throw line shooting 2 shots.
Bowen got the foul on that play. Albrecht puts the first one up. He'll make it, and he'll get another one here. 4:16 left in the half. 26-14. Greenfield Northwestern leads the Western Wildcats.
Look at these Greenfield kids, and without football pads on, you wouldn't have guessed. They were one of the tougher teams in Class 1A this year.
Albrecht's second was up and good also.
Into the front court, Orion Bowen on the run out. He'll work it out top to Tobias for a three. No good. Bowen kept it alive. He's on the floor like a madman down there, and they'll call him for a trap. He and Costello fighting hard for it. I like the energy that Bowen brings to the court, though. Four minutes to play in the half. 13-point lead in the basketball for Greenfield. Costello looks back door. There's Vetter. Got caught too far into the basket. Gives it to Nord, whose free throw line jump shot won't fall. Tobias secures the board for Western. He'll bring it into the front court. Has it stripped away. Got it back. Turns around, puts up a shot. No good. And the rebound down to Pembroke. He's then fouled by either Ross or Tobias. It'll be Ross.
That's his third of the half. Team third of the quarter. Fourth of the quarter.
I think you're right. I think is it the fourth?
It's fourth because Bowen got a foul too.
And it's back to Greenfield. Albrecht with it into the front court. To Nord. To Albrecht behind the arc. Nice job on the closeout that time by Fessler. Pembroke on the dribble, guarded by Boston Hall, who's in the game for the first time. Baseline move, Costello finds Pembroke. Back out top, Nord. Good look three. Can't find the mark. And a long rebound out to Talon Albrecht. Thought about the three himself. Instead, he'll reset for Greenfield Northwestern. They're the favored team in this one, as the Tigers came in as the number 5 seed, Western the 13. No upset so far in the tournament, although Liberty did their best to get an upset. Lost by 1 in overtime to Round. Here's Vetter, just blows by the man. Shot no good. On the run, and the rebound down to Connor Fessler. He'll work it into the front court to Tobias. Tobias thought about the trade. Now to Hall, who will let it fly. It's too hard. And the rebound pulled down by Nord. He says we don't have numbers, but let's push it a little bit into the front court. To Albrecht near the half-court line. Terry Pembroke's got a little longer hair than the last time I remember seeing him. He used to be kind of a clean-cut guy. Here's a three, top of the key. Albrecht, and it's good.
First three made by Greenfield Northwestern today.
And it's Talon Albrecht on the three to make it a 16-point Tiger lead. Here's a ball now stolen away by Costello. Baited the man into throwing that long pass and picked it out of the air. Did Garrett Costello. Just a hair under 2 minutes to play in the first half. Here's a pull-up jump shot by Albrecht. Man, is he smooth or what? He gets another two, and we got a timeout by the Western Wildcats, already their third of the first half. 1:51 to play in the half, 32-14. Greenfield has the biggest lead of the afternoon.
United Community Bank has been serving our community in banking since 1973 and is a proud member of the Pittsfield Strong United community. UCB brings you the latest banking technology, security, and convenience you expect, delivered with friendly local service you deserve from your community bank. UCB invites you to stop in for a visit at number 1 Professional Plaza in Pittsfield, or you can find them online at ucbbank.com. United Community Bank, the leader of community banking, member FDIC, equal housing lender. Sign up for a Saki Rewards debit card.
Game Masters is your headquarters for all your hunting gear. We have more than just camo hunting attire. Come check out our casual lines of Sitka, Under Armour, North Face, Columbia, Drake, and more. Pursue your prey with these off-road Quiet Cat bikes from Game Masters. Easy to transport and perfect for your next hunting adventure. Game Masters, we're passionate about the outdoors.
1:51 to play in the half. 32-14 the advantage for Greenfield Northwestern on the PCRE Real Estate and Auction scoreboard. Western Wildcats, they'll have the ball. Boston Hall shovels it off to Tobias near the half-court line. Bounce pass over to Weir. Weir, the senior, to Hall, who's also a senior, I believe, already. Even though he's listed on our card as a sophomore, he's not. I think he's a senior. Here's a pass from Hall, down low. Trying to get it to Jed Abney, just couldn't corral it there. 1:14 to play in the half. Ball back out to Hall. It's back door to Tobias. He'll put it on the deck. Turnaround shot. Good move. Just didn't finish. Rebound put back. Abney won't fall. Rebound loose underneath and pulled away by Greenfield Northwestern as Pembroke wants to take it quickly into the front court to Albrecht right side. He's had the hot hand for the Tigers. 52 seconds to play in the half. It's been all Greenfield since it was tied 7-7. A 25-7 run. That's a lot. Here's a steal now by Jed Abney. Got a hand on it. Took it away. Weir. They're going to hope for one shot is Western, down by 18. Hall will now lose the possession, and they won't hope for one shot because he'll lose it in the backcourt. So a turnover on the Wildcats. With ninth, did you say? Tim is awake. I'm sure he's excited to be alive. He just doesn't sound like it. 19.5 seconds to play in the half. We got a little blood here. Who's bleeding? Who's got it? No, it's coming through the sleeve. Dylan Pembroke. So that's an old football blood. So football blood, it's okay. I got that during football. Football blood is different than basketball blood. Football, you can play on with blood. Basketball, get it out of here. 19.5 seconds to play in the half. Albert walks it across. His team an 18-point lead, trying to beat a buzzer here and have their biggest lead of the day headed into halftime. With 8 seconds, Talon Albrecht toward the right wing. Looks for an opening. Ball knocked out of bounds by an active Boston Hall. 2.1 seconds to play in the half. Better to inbound. Better. Looks down low. There's Costello. Puts it up and one here as the buzzer sounds. Joe Pembroke called that from the sideline there. Foul whistled on Western.
Vincent gets the foul. So Costello shoot a free throw to end the half. Free throw is up and good, so Greenfield Northwestern will go into half leading Western 35-14.
We take you to the Little Jess Motors halftime show. Watch this play on the Northwestern Mutual Instant Replay. Perfected by Greenfield Northwestern. They're up big at the half.
Here at Little Jess, we value hard work, dedication, integrity, and leadership. We have a respect for heritage and tradition and believe in the pursuit of building legacies, breaking records, and putting forth award-winning results. That's why supporting schools and local teams is one of our favorite and most exciting parts of our business. For over 7 decades, we strive daily to use those same values as a foundation to meet our community's automotive needs and support our future generations. Little Jess Motors, serving our community since 1969.
I'm Chris Nichols with PCRE Real Estate and Auction here in Pittsfield. For 15 years now, I've been specializing in selling farmland and hunting properties, along with homes and commercial real estate. Whether it's helping a seller get a premium price out of their home or assisting a buyer to find the farm of their dreams, I pride myself on providing elite customer service. Give me a call today at 217-473-3777 if I can help with any of your real estate needs. Or feel free to jump on our website at pcrerealestate.com.
From bag to field to bin, Prairieland FS is your home for quality seed. We treat it right here at one of our local facilities, deliver it right to your farm, and then provide the propane to fuel your bins. Have confidence in what you're putting in your engine with our energy specialist. They're focused on maximizing power, fuel efficiency, and engine protection to keep you going. We're neighbors serving neighbors. Prairieland FS, your leading supplier of choice.
The Farmers National Bank of Griggsville with locations in Griggsville, Mount Sterling, and Pittsfield. Maybe you ask, why choose Farmers National Bank of Griggsville? The answer is simple. Local people, local decisions, and local commitment with local investments. We have many products and services to meet your needs. We invite you to find out more about us. Go to fmbgriggsville.com and explore all the services we offer. Visit any of our 3 friendly locations in Mount Sterling, Griggsville, and Pittsfield today. The Farmers National Bank of Griggsville, local people helping local people, member FDIC.
I have to speak to you about something that is concerning me. Heard you and your mother talking about this Arlo fella.
You're dating someone?
Yeah.
Dad, Arlo's the name of the new security cameras that we got from our service provider. Arlo's not a boy.
Oh, boy.
Ah, not a boy. Apparently, we just learned that it's a camera. Named after a boy. Why don't you name it Peter?
Jess Motors halftime show. It's a 35-14 lead for Greenfield Northwestern on top of the Western Wildcats here at the halftime break. And Tim has a look at some of your halftime stats.
For the Greenfield Northwestern Tigers, they have 7 total turnovers in the first half. They only have 4 total team fouls, with Vetter having 1, Stewart having 1, Pembroke having 1, and Roberts having 1. For the Wildcats, they had 9 total turnovers and 10 total team fouls, with Luke Weir having 1, Bowen having 1, Fessler having 1, Dylan Ross with 3, Jed Abney with 2, and Aaron Vincent with 2.
It's a 35-14 lead at the halftime break for Greenfield Northwestern on top of Western. A timeout here. Tim has a look at the rest of your halftime stats next on Central Illinois Sports.
When it comes to financial planning, most financial companies focus on your income. At Northwestern Mutual, we focus on your outcome. That's why we know what it takes to succeed both on your balance sheet and in your life. It takes the right financial partner who looks at where you are now and where you want to go and design a financial plan to take you there so you can achieve the life you're after today and every day after. Focus on your financial outcome with Northwestern Mutual. Contact Sheila Davidsmeyer today. Her office is located at 311 West Washington in Pittsfield, Illinois, or visit SheilaDavidsmeyer.nm.com. The Northwestern Mutual Life Insurance Company, Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
Sports families, come check out Central Valley Sports, the new facility in town. Located 3 miles south of Winchester at 520 Winchester Glasgow Road. Batting cages, pitching mounds, pitching machines, and more. Open to all ages and skill levels. The facility is available for team rental, individual membership, and family memberships. Be sure to check out the Central Valley Sports Facebook page for more information and stay up to date on individual lessons and camps offered throughout the year.
The Bank of Bluffs and the Meridosha Community Bank, with 2 locations to serve you in Bluffs and Meridosha. My wife and I have a long history with the Bank of Bluffs and its friendly staff. When we have needed a friend in the banking world, the Bank of Bluffs has always been in the right place for us. The Bank of Bluffs, the small town bank with a big heart for customers. Plus, you are dealing with your friends and neighbors every day. Why be a number when the Bank of Bluffs will treat you with respect and as a friend? The Bank of Bluffs and the Meridosha Community Bank, member FDIC.
Hey, grab me one too.
Back on the Little Jess Motors halftime show. 35-14, Greenfield Northwestern with a lead over the Western Wildcats. Tim, let's take a look at the rest of those halftime stats.
Greenfield Northwestern had 6 total scorers. Nathan Nord with 2, Cohen Vetter with 4, Dylan Pembroke with 5, Wyatt Stewart with 7, Garrett Costello with 8, and they are led in scoring by Talon Albrecht with 9. They are shooting 13 for 25 from the field for 52%, 1 for 5 from 3 for 20%, and 5 for 11 from the free throw line for 45%. The Western Wildcats have 3 total scorers. They have Connor Fessler with 3 points, Jed Abney with 4, and they're led in scoring by Kaysen Tobias with 7. They are shooting 6 for 22 from the field for 27%, 1 for 5 from 3 for 20%, and 1 for 2 from the free throw line for 50%.
Coverage from the 101st Winchester Invitational Tournament brought to you by Plum Creek Golf Course just off Interstate 72 north of Winchester. They welcome you to the 101st WIT. Check them out for your outdoor family or class reunion, graduation party, wedding and reception, and more in their pavilion. Call 217-742-9018. That's 742-9018 to book your date today. Greenfield Northwestern trying to book their date on the winner's side of the bracket and on their way so far, 35-14. They lead the Western Wildcats. We'll have second half play-by-play next on Central Illinois Sports.
Grab the game while your kids are busy. You know, streaming, gaming, and homework. Now you can teach your kids the value of $1 by showing bundles with Cascom. Bundle telephone, internet, and TV. Bundle 2 for a double play or 3 for a triple play. Plus, save $20 a month for 3 months for a limited time. Then you can tell everyone how you help them with their math homework. Call Cascom about bundles today at 1-800-252-1799. Cascom at 1-800-252-1799.
Luke and Aaron Fessler at Fessler Insurance are here to help you with all of your insurance needs. Fessler Insurance, a country financial agency, provides life, health, auto, home, and farm insurance. Trust your insurance needs to the local folks at Fessler Insurance. Call for a quote today at 217-285-4429 or stop by at 1165 West Washington Street in Pittsfield for Fessler Insurance.
At the First National Bank of Beardstown, you come first. We're dedicated to helping you in any way we can with a full line of financial products delivered by caring, experienced professionals. With locations in Beardstown, Murrayville, and Winchester, we're here to serve the region with your banking needs. Contact our Winchester location at 217-742-3134 or visit us online at bankingyoufirst.com. The First National Bank of Beardstown, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
Here at Little Jess, we value hard work, dedication, integrity, and leadership. We have a respect for heritage and tradition and believe in the pursuit of building legacies, breaking records, and putting forth award-winning results. That's why supporting schools and local teams is one of our favorite and most exciting parts of our business. For over 7 decades, we strive daily to use those same values as a foundation to meet our community's automotive needs and support our future generations. Little Jess Motors, serving our community since 1969.
Getting ready to start the second half thanks to Little Jess Motors for being our halftime sponsor. Little Jess, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram, 3431 Main Street in Quincy, Illinois, the place to go for your next car buying purchase. Their staff is committed to making the car buying process simple and making sure each customer's needs are met. Learn more at littlejessmotor.com or call them or 3431 Main Street, just across from Quincy High. It'll be Greenfield ball to start the second half. They have Albrecht, Vetter, Costello, Nord, and their fifth man is Pembroke. As we're underway here in quarter number 3, here's a pass down low. Pembroke finds an opening, shot put up no good, but he's whacked on the play that time by Abney, and he'll shoot 2.
Abney's 3rd foul of the game. Team first of the second half. Pembroke will go to the free throw line to shoot 2. His first one is up and no good. He'll get another one though.
Waters Concrete, Tim Waters and crew. They offer quality concrete for your new build, driveways, decorative patios, sidewalks, anything with concrete. It's Waters Concrete, ready to serve you. Call 309-252-1052.
Pembroke's second is also no good. Abney with the rebound.
And it heads the way of Western. Tobias with the basketball on the dribble. Looks to Vincent, Ross, Abney, and Weir, the 5 men to round it out for Western. Ross tries the dribble drive in. Left-hand runner won't go. And the rebound to Pembroke. He'll push it into the front court to Vetter. Pulls it out top. Stolen away by Tobias. Kason Tobias with a layup at the other end up and good. Tobias another 2 for the Wildcats. They're short-handed today, still playing hard. Pembroke now on the baseline drive underneath. Gets it out top to Albrecht for 3. It's off the mark. And Luke Weir has the rebound for Western. To Tobias. Behind the back dribble. Pulls up at the free throw line for a jump shot. It's an air ball. And it's out of bounds to Greenfield, Northwestern, length of the court to go. Might have tried to do just a little too much that time. Did Kason Tobias. But, trying to help your team get back into the contest. He doesn't like losing. Good competitors, Tobias. Pembroke now blows by his man. Shot blocked. Ball saved in bounds, and I think it's going to be Western ball because of the hustle that time of Jed Abney.
So is that a turnover there?
I think it's on the rebound myself. Inbounds pass comes to Weir in the backcourt. He can try to handle it against Albrecht. Now a double team comes his way. To Ross across the center line. Gets it out between the circles to Luke Weir. Wildcats down by 19 here in the third. Vincent looks for an opening, finds Tobias. Tobias bounces off of the man in Pembroke, and Pembroke will be whistled for the foul.
Pembroke was called at the foul. That'll be his second, team first of the second half.
They're called a shooting foul.
And Tobias will shoot 2 free throws. His first 2 of the game. Tobias' first is up. And no good, but he'll get another. 35-16, Greenfield Northwestern leads Western. 6:01 left in the third quarter. Tobias' second is up and no good. Jed Abney with the rebound. He'll put one up. No good also. And Pembroke gets a rebound, passes out to Vetter.
Vetter on the run out, left-hand layup, up and good, off the window. Good transition game that time by Greenfield. And they lead 37-16. Abney Out to Ross. It's just Tobias. He calls out the play call. Left side Ross works off the screen from Abney. Gets it to him on the roll. Puts up a jump shot from the baseline. It's off the mark. And Costello has the rebound. Into the front court is Albrecht. Now he'll put up a little fadeaway runner, no good. And Dylan Ross has the board for Western. Into the front court, runner up, no good. Weir. Putback is good though by Abney. He's active down there.
He's got 4 offensive rebounds in the game.
Yeah, he's a very aggressive young man, is Jed Abney, and can really jump. Nord leaves it off to Costello. Thought about the three, instead gives it to Nord out front. Back to Costello. He says, I was thinking about this, I'll take it. Can't get it to go. And Weir has the rebound for Western. Ball on the right side, Dylan Ross. Gets it to Benson, looks underneath, nothing going there. Throws it back out. Weir trying to create. Now Ross with the basketball. He'll pass it right back to Weir on the wing. Baseline drive, pull-up shot, no good. And here comes the Tigers in transition. A little too fast this time as Vetter goes flying into the end wall. And a turnover on Greenfield Northwestern allows Stewart to check back into the game. Vetter sits down on the other side for Western. Covington is back into the contest, as is Fessler. Sitting down Vincent and Ross. 4 minutes, 12 seconds to play in the third period. Inbounds pass comes into Abney. Works the ball over to Tobias. Off of the screen from Fessler, and we'll call a bump and a foul on Pembroke.
Pembroke gets the foul, his second team foul of the third quarter. The Western ball under the basket.
Weir off to Tobias, halfway home in this third quarter. 37-18, Western has the lead. Excuse me, Greenfield Northwestern has the lead. Western has the basketball. Western would like to have the lead, but they're going to have a pretty big effort here. This could help. Three-point shot by Tobias. Instead, it's an air ball, out of bounds to the Tigers. Here comes Ross back into the game. Tobias will sit down. .340 left in the third. Joe Pembroke calls out the play call for his Tiger squad. Bounce pass down low. They find Dylan Pembroke. Shot no good. Rebound saved and bounced by Western. Right into the hands of Stewart. His put back won't fall. Pembroke's tip up no good. Costello puts it up and gets it to go. Greenfield Northwestern with 5 opportunities on the offensive side that time, and they capitalize. And now the inbounds pass is thrown away. And a turnover on Western will allow Boston Hall to come back into the game. What is going on down here? Wow. 3:06 to play in the third. Inbounds pass comes to Costello. He'll put it up and in.
Costello now with 12 points.
There's a lot of moments in time where you just don't draw attention to yourself. Here's Dylan Ross on a nice move under the basket. He'll put it up and in.
His first two.
What's the phrase, John? Better to be thought a fool than to open your mouth and remove all doubt. Here's a shot by Pembroke at the other end. It's up and good, and we got an out-of-network timeout. 2:40 to play in the third. 43-20. The Greenfield lead over Western back after this break.
Stotzi Automotive and Tire, located at 201 Adams Street in Camp Point, Illinois, is your local automotive repair shop. Whether you need an oil change, brake job, alignment, engine repair, or new tires, Stotzi Automotive is here with honest and competitive pricing. Call Reagan and his team today to schedule your appointment. 217-740-5010. That's 217-740-5010 for Stotzi Automotive and Tire.
2 minutes, 40 seconds to play in the third. Western is down to just a single timeout remaining now. As Reese Dunker, a little frustrated there on the sideline, his first year as a head varsity coach. Greenfield cheerleaders still on the floor as the game gets back underway, and a steal. Look out down there. Here comes Stewart, and he'll have it stolen away by Ross. No, it goes out of bounds. Out on the baseline here. Here's Orion Bowen back in. He'll sit down, Covington. Ball, little give and go, back to Albrecht. Can't get it to roll. Rebound Costello with another board. Off to Albrecht, and he's got hands on him by Bowen, and he'll be called for the foul.
Be Bowen's foul is second, team third of the quarter, I believe. Second.
You have a stat sheet in front of you. That shouldn't be that hard to keep track of.
Well, I looked up at the scoreboard and already had 2 up there, so I got a little confused.
Well, they're fast fingers down here on the scoreboard, and a travel called on the inbounds play against Greenfield Northwestern. And it'll be Western basketball, the Wildcats. Hall into the front court near the sideline, finds Abney, and he's fouled on the floor on the drive, ball out of bounds, and whistled against Greenfield Northwestern.
Nord will get the foul. That'll be his first, team third of the quarter.
Out of bounds on the baseline here. Comes into Covington. Creates a little space, looks for an opening. Needs some help, and now the ball knocked out of bounds by Pembroke. It'll be right in front of the Western bench here on the tight quarters at the Winchester Elementary School Gymnasium. And another foul, this one on Stewart.
Stewart will get the foul. It would be his second, team fourth of the quarter. Western ball on the sideline.
Trail by 23 with 2:03 to play in the third. Hall works the pass tip off of Covington, out of bounds, and a turnover on Western. Here come the Tigers looking to expand on what is already a big, big lead. Stewart to Pembroke. Now to Albrecht on the right side. He's cooled off a bit in the second half. He'll drive in, get it to Costello on the block. Throws it back out front to Nord. Nord, good quickness. Now he loses his footing as he goes toward the basket. To Albrecht. And he'll pull it out and reset for the Tigers with 1:27 to play in the third. Down low, Costello, foul. Covington, I believe, but Tim will let you know for sure here in a moment.
It will be Covington with the foul. It'll be his first, team third of the third quarter.
Hall sits down. Tobias back in for the Western squad. Here's an inbounds pass to Albrecht. Ooh, man, what athleticism by that young man. Just hung in the air and got it to go in the lead, the largest of this contest for Greenfield Northwestern. 25-point bulge with 1:09 to play in the third on the PCRE Real Estate and Auction scoreboard. Tobias, pass down low. Abney, shot put up and good. Jed Abney, Connor Fessler, similar players. Both can jump out of the gym. I mean, these guys could spring. Under a minute to play in the third. Pembroke gonna drive inside. Shot put up through contact. Good strength by Dylan Pembroke. He's got another 2 to make it 47-22. Tobias wants to push the other way and is bumped and fouled on the floor. The official tells us either way it'll be 2 shots for Tobias as it's the 5th team foul.
Foul will be on Stewart. That'll be his second or third now.
Third foul, and Tobias to the free throw line shooting a pair.
They only have him for 2. Tobias' first is up, and he'll get another. 47-23, Greenfield Northwestern leads Western. 32 seconds left in the third quarter.
Weir comes back in for Western. Next one also good. And with 30 seconds to play in the period, it's Greenfield on top and with the basketball. Western looking for an end of quarter stop, and instead we'll get a foul called here on Luke Weir.
That'll be Weir's second, team fourth of the quarter. Big Greenfield Northwestern ball into the basket.
21 seconds to play here in the third. And a pass thrown away by Greenfield. Nobody touched it, so it'll be all the way back there on the baseline length of the court to go for Western. Dylan Ross will check back in for the Wildcats. He'll come in for Bowen. Ball will come to Covington. To Tobias with 15 seconds to play in the third. Wildcats trying to beat a buzzer. They'll get the ball to start the fourth as well. Ross left side. Get it out top to Tobias. Shot fake. Behind the back with a three-pointer up is good by Kason Tobias. He'll beat the buzzer with the tray and send us to the fourth. It's Greenfield Northwestern with the 47-27 lead, but a nice buzzer beater by Tobias. Back after this on Central Illinois Sports.
The caring and experienced professionals at Hamilton Funeral Homes are here to support you through this difficult time. We offer a range of personalized services to suit your family's wishes and requirements. You can count on us to help you plan a personal, lasting tribute to your loved one, and we'll carefully guide you through the many decisions that must be made during this challenging time. You're welcome to call us at any time of the day, any day of the week. Visit our funeral home in person or on the web at hamiltonfuneralhome.com. Call 217-593-6517. The Bank of Bluffs and the Meridosha Community Bank, with 2 locations to serve you in Bluffs and Meridosha. My wife and I have a long history with the Bank of Bluffs and its friendly staff. When we have needed a friend in the banking world, the Bank of Bluffs has always been in the right place for us. The Bank of Bluffs, the small town bank with a big heart for customers. Plus, you are dealing with your friends and neighbors every day. Why be a number when the Bank of Bluffs will treat you with respect and as a friend? The Bank of Bluffs and the Meridosha Community Bank, member FDIC.
Ready to start quarter number 4, 47-27, the lead for Greenfield. Western will have the basketball.
Greenfield Northwestern is shooting 19 for 39 from the field for 49%, 1 for 7 from 3 for 14%, and Western is shooting 11 for 33 from the field for 33%, and 2 for 8 from 3 for 25%.
Wildcats have the basketball to start the final quarter. Down by 20, but Tobias cut it a little closer at that 3, and now a turnover on the opening possession. Stewart gets it out to Costello, and he'll set it up for the Wildcats. Top of the key with it is Stewart. And a foul underneath, and offensive foul, moving screen, going to be called on Vetter.
That'll be Vetter's second, team first of the quarter.
Ball out of bounds here for Western. As Weir will throw it in. To Tobias up the sideline, trying to avoid a double team, just keeps the dribble. Throws away out top to Bowen. Bowen, top of the key, Weir, good look, 3, can't find the mark. Offensive rebound, Covington kept it alive to Bowen. Bowen right side, Tobias for the tray, no good. And we've got over the back on the rebound. I believe it'll be Isaac Covington.
Look at Covington for the foul. It'll be his second, team first of the quarter. Dylan Ross will come back in the game for Aaron Vincent.
A 20-point lead for Greenfield. Here's Stewart with a little how do you do travel in the call. Tried to go behind the back, but maybe a little too fancy there. He said, look, I saw this on YouTube. I'm going to try it. Or TikTok, as it might be with the kids now. I haven't decided who is more active on TikTok. Is it kids your age, Tim, or is it guys like Tom Reinhardt? I don't know. It's 50-50. Here's Tobias now. Puts up a shot, no good. Fouled by Vetter. And Tobias to the free throw line.
Vetter with the foul will be his third, team second of the quarter. Tobias go to the free throw line for his 5th and 6th free throws of the game. Tobias' first is up and is good. He'll get another.
Pike County Concrete, if you need concrete for your next job or project, give Pike County Concrete a call. They have locations in Pittsfield and Jacksonville. 217-285-5548.
Tobias' second free throw is up and no good. Covington will get the rebound.
Gets it to Tobias, who's called for an offensive foul.
So that'll be Tobias' first foul of the game. That will also be a turnover.
I'm Ron Burgundy. 7 minutes to play and a 19-point game. Costello into the front court. Winner of this game plays route on Monday at 7:45. Into the front court, Vetter gets it to go. Vetter with another basket to make it 49-28 Tigers. No relation to Eddie that I know of. Here's Tobias with it. Out top it goes to Weir, back to Tobias, and Weir gave him a little arm check. I think he's going to call for this foul. Nope, Vetter's going to get called for the foul. He said he elbowed me. What did I do?
They'll call Vetter for the foul. That'll be his 4th, team 3rd. All 3 fouls this quarter have been on Vetter, and he'll take a seat. Albrecht and Pembroke will come back in for Stewart and Vetter.
Out of bounds here. For Western, nearly turned it over. Tobias keeps it on the right wing. And now it'll be a turnover.
Their 16th of the game. The Greenfield Northwestern ball on the sideline.
Here comes. Get in there. Go. You're in. Abney back into the game. He'll sit down. Weir. Buzz, buzz, buzz. Greenfield ball. 6:15 to play. He was waiting there very patiently, saying, "Mr. Official, may I please come in?" And they finally said yes. Welcome to the court. Here's a shot put up no good by Pembroke, but he banged knees with the guy. Oh, you want to come into the game? Why didn't you say so? Sort of like the guy from the Wizard of Oz. Doug Ellis could have played that role. There's a foul called on
Covington. That'll be his 3rd, team 3rd of the quarter.
And it's a timeout taken here, an Adams Network timeout by the Greenfield Northwestern Tigers. 6:01 to play. 49-28 Greenfield.
From bag to field to bin, Prairieland FS is your home for quality seed. We treat it right here at one of our local facilities, deliver it right to your farm, and then provide the propane to fuel your bins. Have confidence in what you're putting in your engine with our energy specialist. They're focused on maximizing power, fuel efficiency, and engine protection to keep you going. We're neighbors serving neighbors. Prairieland FS, your leading supplier of choice.
6:01 to play. 49-28 the lead for Greenfield Northwestern. They took the timeout, did the Tigers. And on the inbounds we have a foul.
Covington will get the foul. That's his 4th, team 4th of the quarter.
This is Covington leading players in the tournament right now for fouls per minutes played. And it's ball out of bounds underneath. Inbounds pass comes to Costello. Shot up no good. He'll be fouled by Covington. And will that be his 5th? Tim thinks it is.
That's his 5th.
The board thinks it is. And it is. Into the contest, Connor Fessler. Covington sits down. And to the free throw line is Costello.
Costello's first free throw is up and good. He'll get another.
A little break after this game as the next game scheduled at 4 o'clock. West Central and Carrollton. 5:30 Porta and North Green. 7 o'clock Griggsville, Perry and Brown County. Trophy and Carlinville, the nightcap at 8:30.
Costello's second is also up and good. He has 14 now.
And there's 6 minutes to play. Ross on the wing left side. Gets it to Bowen. On top of it is Abney. He'll put up a jump shot. Rattles in and out. Just won't fall for him. Ross, the offensive rebound. He'll put up a tough one and gets it to go. Dylan Ross. To make it 51-30. Here's Albrecht the other way for Greenfield Northwestern. He drives into traffic, all kinds of traffic. Might have been fouled. I think I could hear it from here. Shot up no good. Rebound on the play down to Abney. His pass. Now on the left side, Bowen. Lob pass down low, tipped but gathered by Connor Fessler, who can't get it to fall. And running down the rebound for Greenfield Northwestern is Braden Roberts. Braden Roberts is a 5'11" senior. Albrecht. Off to Costello. He'll see the waters part that time and get the easy basket. Lead is 23. Tigers have led by as many as 25 in this opening round action. Here's a pull-up jump shot. Fessler, no good. Rebound down to Pembroke. Albrecht will walk it up for the Tigers. Has it behind the back with the dribble. Leaves it to Roberts. It's in the post. Nothing going there. That's Griffin Roberts, not to be confused with Braden Roberts. They're both on the floor. They're both seniors. They're both Robertses. And are they related? Sure looks like they could be. Free throw line with it is Pembroke. We are not relation. I think they are. Here's a shot put up by Albrecht. Won't fall. Rebound tip up. No good by Roberts. And this time the rebound down to Tobias for Western. He's got the dribble into the front court. Hands it off to Bowen with 3:43 to play. Bowen right back to Tobias on the baseline. Tough pull-up jump shot. It's the side of the backboard. And the rebound down to Pembroke. Into the front court with it. Come the Tigers. Shot put up. Albrecht. Good, but he's fouled on the floor. He'll still shoot 2 free throws.
Number 30. There's not a 30 on the floor.
30 is the shooter, though, and they'll say, who was that on? And Doug Elledge going to go ask Dwayne Kerfman. Who did I call that on? Who
Are they
made
on
it?
an offensive?
No, it's not an offensive foul. They're going to call it on Bowen.
12.
Bowen says, okay, fine. I fouled him, no problem. Whatever you say.
B. Bowen's third.
And shooting a couple of free throws here is Albrecht.
Albrecht's first free throw is up. And good. He'll get another.
He's in double figures for this squad. Into the contest for Greenfield Northwestern. Nathan Nord back in along with Wyatt Stewart. On the other side, we see for the first time today Braden Smith, a 6-foot sophomore. Weir also returns, as did Vincent.
Albrecht to shoot another. His second one is up and misses, but he'll get his own rebound. Put up a shot and misses it also.
And the rebound this time comes down to Luke Weir for Western. Into the front court with the basketball is Bowen. He's going to try to attack down there. Now has to pick it up. Vincent, top of the key to Ross. Leaves it over to Weir. Weir just inside the arc. It's a little short, out of bounds. And it'll be Greenfield ball length of the court to go. Vetter back in, along with, for the first time today, Caden Roberts, the 6'2 sophomore. So we have Griffin Roberts, we have Caden Roberts, and we have Braden Roberts. Caden, on the other hand, looks nothing like the other two. Braden Roberts with it out top. He'll leave it over to Vetter. Now it goes out top to Braden Roberts. Off to Nord. Free throw line now. Stewart gets a touch. To Caden Roberts. Now better. Little flex offense here. Braden Roberts gets it now. Braden and Caden. To Nord. Free throw line, Stewart. To Caden Roberts. Going to try to drive inside. Might have got away with a travel. Leaves it out front now. Better with a touch. 2:19 to play. Braden Roberts. To Caden Roberts. Stewart gets it. Now Nord. Patient as Greenfield with the big lead here with 2 minutes to play. Better on the wing to Stewart. Looking down low, trying to get it to Caden Roberts. He'll get it in the paint. He muscles his way in. Shot is good as he gets it to go. And he's fouled by Vince. A nice move by Caden Roberts.
Be Vincent's third foul.
Here comes Damian Orr in for the first time, a 6'5 sophomore. He replaces Vincent. On the other side, we'll see in for Greenfield Northwestern, Avery Lamb, a 5'10 junior. Also into the contest for the Tigers is Griffin Roberts. He'll sit down Stewart. So Griffin, Caden, and Braden Roberts all on the floor. Greenfield has almost reached full Calhoun status with 5 Islermans on the floor at one time, but not quite. Got some work coming out for you. And there's only 3 Robertses on the team, so they can't get any more than there are right now. Here's Boston Hall back in. Also, we see Brendan Miller in for Western.
Caden Roberts. Free throws up and no good.
And he tried to go get the rebound, bowled over a couple of guys, including his own teammate that time. And Griffin Roth, who kind of got up and went, "What are you doing there, big fella?" You just knocked me down. We're on the same team, I thought. Out front with it is Bowen. He's bumped it foul.
They will call the foul on number 23, Griffin Roberts. It'll be his second, team fourth of the quarter.
Dane Chisholm into the game for the first time. Also in is Caleb Albrecht. They'll sit down Roberts and Roberts. Caden and Braden. Roberts. 1:33 left. Here's Hall for a deep ball. Good. Boston Hall with the tray. For the Wildcats. They are going to have to play Liberty on Tuesday, January 9th at 7 p.m. Barring the weather, of course. There's an opportunity for some bad weather coming up. Who would have guessed it with the Winchester tournament? Out front, Roth with the basketball. Crosses over and is fouled on the play by Braden Smith, and he'll shoot 2.
Be Braden Smith's first. It's over the team fist. So Roth will shoot 2. His first one is up and good.
You always speak in questions.
Well, I didn't want to say it wrong. Roth's second is up and also good.
He makes them both. He will now sit down as into the game is Clayton Sampson for Greenfield Northwestern. Also we see out there Jackson Stewart, 6-foot junior. Like a lot of small towns, a lot of them in the Winchester tournament, we need to know about 3 or 4 names to figure out where people are from. Here's Hall on a pull-up shot, no good. And the rebound will be run down by Dane Chisholm. As it's stolen away by Smith. Smith's runner-up won't fall. Rebound tipped around. Bowen kept it alive, and it goes out of bounds. It will stay with Western, Doug Ellich says. 38.3 seconds left. Something funny was said. Everybody laughed.
The coach said that he should have saved the ball, and whenever Doug Ellich pointed this way, he said that's why I didn't touch it.
Good idea. Here's Bowen on a turnaround shot. Fade away, won't go. And the rebound pulled down by Chisholm. Greenfield Northwestern could just dribble this one out, up by a 58-33 count with 18 seconds left. Stewart gets the ball on the free throw line to Avery Lamb. Now it's to Sampson. And much to the chagrin of a couple of Greenfield Northwestern fans, they'll just hold it out. And the Tigers win this one. They move to 9-7 on the season. Western drops to 3-14, 58-33. The final when we take you to the Blessing Health System postgame show. Final stats, and we'll name our player of the game next.
The heart is the hardest working muscle in your body. If something goes wrong with it, you need a medical team that works just as hard. You need Blessing Health's open heart surgery team, celebrating 20 years of delivering life-saving care to tri-state residents. Patients and families choose Blessing Health's open heart surgery team for its experience, quality, and heartwarming compassion. Get the most out of your hard-working heart.
Are you short on time or budget, but your family is hungry? It's time for the Maya Authentic Mexican Restaurant in Pittsfield. Try the Maya Special, a crowd favorite. Delicious grilled fajitas, steaks, nachos Mexicano, salads in a tortilla bowl, the tastiest salsa and cheese sauce around, and the fastest service anywhere. You can afford it. It's the Maya Mexican Restaurant on Washington Street. Call ahead with your order and you can pick it up in the drive-thru, 217-285-4526. The Maya Restaurant in Pittsfield.
We welcome you back to the Blessing Health System postgame show. Final on this one, a 58-33 win for Greenfield Northwestern, as all the seeds have held true through the first 4 games of this 101st Winchester Invitational Tournament. Tigers win big over Western, and Tim's got to look at some final stats.
The Greenfield Northwestern Tigers scored 58 points in this game. Caden Roberts had 2 of them. Griffin Roth had 2. Nathan Nord had 2 of them. Cohen Vetter had 8. Dylan Pembroke had 9. Talon Albrecht had 12. And Garrett Costello had 16. The Western Wildcats scored 33 points. Connor Fessler had 3, along with Boston Hall. Dylan Ross had 4. Jed Abney had 8. And we're ahead in scoring by Kason Tobias with 15.
Time to name our player of the game. It's presented by Edward Jones Financial Advisor Derek Harris. Financial investments are important, but so are the investments of time, patience, and encouragement our young athletes receive from their coaches, teachers, parents, and mentors. Derek Harris, your Edward Jones Financial Advisor, understands this, and that's why Derek Harris is a proud sponsor of the player of the game on Central Illinois Sports. And Garrett Costello, 16 points, 11 rebounds, and the big win for Greenfield Northwestern today from the 101st Winchester Invitational Tournament. That's going to do it for the first session coverage of this tournament. We'll be back with you around 3:40 for action in the nightcap. We hope you'll join us